wildest person I met in Bible college, and everybody in Bible college was wild. They were nuts. All
Wow.
And he did well in life, obviously. And he bought the house next door to him, and he has it in his mind. He and his amazing wife, Wendy, have it in their minds to make that a retreat, a gathering point, a creative point, and they want me to help them put a recording studio in there and not get screwed in the process, which, as you know, can happen very easily.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm consulting, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's
but
cool.
It's awesome. It's just awesome.
See,
and we're going to do some good things.
If they got me down there, I'm going to say, well, it's probably going to take another week. I'm going to have one more week. Yeah, I ain't got it.
I'm coming back in May. So, there's that. So.
Oh, Lordy. How's Pat doing?
I'm good, and I'm very jealous looking at those palm trees and the pool in the background and the ocean. Man. Tough life, huh, Gary?
I don't know, man. It looks like AI to me. I think he's sitting on the toilet.
I'm on the toilet. You're exactly
got like a green screen or something.
I can hear the echo now that you mentioned it. Yeah, I hear there.
Well,
I'm consulting.
I thought those were the waves.
Are the waves too loud? Should I?
No. No, it's fine. I was just glad that Pat and Harry, they had a Republican on this morning on their show for a change.
No kidding.
Yeah, they did.
What's that about?
Talked about cutting taxes. You never heard the like. Maybe, protecting the kids, taking, educating the kids instead of doctoring the kids. I thought it was pretty good. So I don't know, but Harry was like, I ain't voting for him.
Pat, have you had any other lights come on in your life besides that one?
We regularly have Republicans on.
Yeah, okay.
Right, I mean, we are fair and balanced.
Yeah, their show really it ain't half bad. It's all bad.
Yeah. Hey, you should take that. You should take that as a tagline. It's available now since Fox is a long way from that anymore.
Oh, I know. That's a daggum truth. Golly. Man, I just can't say. I just want to sit here and look out the back window, man. Look, dude.
Hey, let me get out of the way.
Looking out my back door.
I'm screwing up the view.
Well, let's get to a break.
No, man. Go for it.
Let's get to a break. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about going on here. And I've had, man, you get all these folks that send you all kinds of stuff, and it's hard to keep up with. But one of our favorite roving reporter, Brad Allewine, we love him.
Brad's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome. He sends me all kinds of stuff, and I'm trying to keep up. So anyway, today is Wednesday. Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them bringing you the show. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. A Blairsville man is being held without bond for, among other things, striking a woman with an axe repeatedly last week and sending her to Union General Hospital. With assistance from the Clay, Cherokee, and Town Sheriff's offices, Jacob Shook, 37 years old, was eventually located in Clay County and arrested without incident last Wednesday. Captain Darren Osborne with the Union Sheriff's Office tells WJRB that Shook was under the influence of drugs and alcohol when he went into a rage and effectively kidnapped the woman, whom Osborne describes as Shook's acquaintance. From there, at his Blairsville residence, he came at her with an axe, striking her. Eventually, he released her.
He, I guess, come to his senses and seen what he had done was so horrific that he loaded her up and basically took her back to her residence and told her not to tell the police.
Osborne says Shook then fled to Clay County after sobering up. The woman is expected to recover, albeit with 2 broken arms and multiple cuts to the body. Shook has criminal history with the Union Sheriff's Office. And the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office is still sorting out the possible murder of an Andrews woman last month. A Sheriff's Office press release says Randy Freeman is being held for the second-degree murder of his wife, Amy, on January the 31st. There was no mention of the motive or the circumstances. They are asking the public for information that might be helpful. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Dad, turn on the heat.
Give it a second.
Hey, Dad, it's really cold.
Guys, this car isn't exactly brand new. Give it a second.
So I'm guessing heated seats are out of the question?
Wise guy.
Hey guys, it's Andy. Why don't you come see me and check out all the new and pre-owned vehicles at Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville. The new year means a new vehicle, and Jackie Jones Ford is ready to hook you and the kids up with something a little, hotter. Jackie Jones, your neighborhood Ford dealer, Highway 64 West in Hayesville. Online at jjfordhayesville.com.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
This is Tamala Cooper with Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, and I left my husband and staff unattended for a few hours, only to find out I have been given a nickname, which happens to be a rodent. In our line of work, you have to maintain a sense of humor, but I think these guys took it a little far this time. Come by and give them a hard time with me, and while you're there, let's go ahead and get your wishes in writing. Pre-planning your wishes doesn't have to be somber. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
Hello, this is Brett Cohey, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. I know that there has been volatility in the market, and you might be wondering what rising rates means for you. Call me today at 706-632-2767. That's 706-632-2767. And let's schedule some time to learn more about our current CD and bond rates. Let's help make sure your money is working as hard as you are. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia, Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. We're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team at 828-557-9139. 828-557-9139.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Graylin Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good and holding on out there. We got Gary Chapman down there. He's laying on the beach. You lucky dog.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting in a nice chair. By the way, just so it won't confuse anybody, if you see a fellow tidying up in the background, that's Pablo. Don't pay him.
Oh, he's the housekeeper.
He's taking care of things.
Bring us some tea.
No, that's rude to Hildy. No, he's the pool boy.
Oh, the pool boy.
It's not the housekeeper. That's tacky.
Oh, I'm sorry, the pool boy. I don't know, man.
That's insulting.
I don't know. I'm poor, man.
Or Pablo, whatever his name was. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever it is. But anyway. Hey, we got we got the Democrats.
Can't hear you. He's saying something, I bet, funny, and I can't hear Pat.
I was waiting for Pablo to fire up the leaf blower.
He will. Yeah. He will. No, I'm serious. I was kind of checking him. I was going, okay, no, he's folding towels right now. We'll be okay for a minute. And then I'll start screaming at him in the very little Spanish that I know.
Housekeeper. I mean, a pool boy. I ain't got a pool. I'd like to have one of them, but anyway. We got the Democrats, man. They are on it. I know Harry Vaughn is a huge Democrat backer. He loves the way the Democrats, and they're on their game because the Democrat states are cracking down on gas-powered lawn equipment as part of his climate crusade. So they're getting rid of all your leaf blowers that you're talking about. They're getting rid of lawnmowers and all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad they're doing that because we've got, nothing to worry about. 7.2 million illegals have entered the United States under Biden administration, and the amount is greater than populations of 36 states. Did y'all check that out?
It's amazing. Yeah.
36 states. Amazing. And I think Pat hung up on us. When you think about that, 7.2 million, 36 states, and they're let's see, where have I got it down here? Larger than Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Idaho. This is a big deal.
It's larger than Ohio now, I think. That's a big one.
I was trying to figure out the connection between eliminating gas-powered lawn equipment and 7.2 million.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
What
you
are
know.
What are you talking about? That's a beautiful segue. We were talking about Pablo. He's about to fire one up. No, that was seamless. That
I was
art.
afraid. I was
That
afraid we
was
were
art.
going to go there. Yeah.
I'm just saying the Democrats
predictable.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead. I do think they may have a point. This is confession time. I got an electric leaf blower because I wanted to see, if it would work. Essentially, I got to admit, it works amazing. It does for 10 minutes.
There you go.
And then you start to pull it on the cord because that dang thing. It's just the batteries for cars, for leaf blowers, for everything. The battery technology is not ready to even begin to attempt such a stupid choice to switch over to completely to. We got to redo all the roads. The dang things are too heavy. They're going to tear up all the roads.
You don't like
They're
doing
too heavy.
You don't like doing one leaf at a time, Gary?
Yeah.
It's very precise. You can put it where you want it.
No, it's not about me. It's about Pablo. I don't like for Pablo have to do one leaf at a time.
My point is the Democrats are worried about leaf blowers, and we've got 7.2 million illegals coming across the border down there, which don't seem to bother them at all. I guess if all of them come across with a leaf blower, they would raise their eyebrows up a little bit. But
yeah, and in the context of that story, Stephen, I just read where Egypt has built a wall to accept the refugees from the lower Gaza that are from the area around Rafah.
Hey, bud.
Well, now they're not going to let them in, are they? I didn't think Egypt said they wasn't coming to their country.
They're not going to let them into their general population. They build a wall and they've built a refugee camp there where they can keep them until they can go back.
Have you got a problem with that? I mean, does that bother you? I think that's a great idea.
But why can't we do that?
Well, because you're Democratic president, man. He signed the executive order opening the border wide open. Hey, there he is, Pablo. Hey, Pablo.
Hello. What's up?
Why do we always
Say hello? Hola.
Hola. Why do we always speak Mexican like we can speak Mexican? He hears us better if we put like the accents. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, he can't. I had these in, so he can't hear squat. He heard the ocean. He didn't.
He had a look on his
the ocean than us.
I tell you what,
he had a look
dude.
on his
He's a
face
hardworking
there,
man.
Gary, and if I'm not mistaken, that was the stupid gringo look. He was like,
That's it. That's it. Yes.
Get your hands off me, gringo.
What am I doing in your stupid world? What am I doing here? I've got work to do. Yeah, that was the look. You nailed it. No, the people here are amazing. I got to tell you, it feels a lot like Texas. The town I grew up in was 60% Mexican, and I say this with complete respect and there is no racism in this comment. I had at least as many Mexican friends as I did white friends. Period. They were great people.
I'm not racist.
We had a great time. This place is full of hard-working, honest, fabulous Spanish-speaking people, and that was one of them right there. He's incredible. He's a great dude.
I'm like you. I'm not racist. I got all kinds of friends. I mean, from all tracks of life. I mean, me and Packy's buddies. He's Catholic. I mean, we don't have no issues at all.
Yeah. That kind of sets the limit, doesn't it?
I mean,
I'm kidding.
Well, let me ask you something. Now,
Packy.
you're down there in this third world country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. The other day, man, Pat Malone jumped on me about the fact that Tucker Carlson had actually went to a grocery store in Russia, and he was talking about how much better the grocery store in Russia was than what they are in
I saw the
America.
piece.
So what's your take on that? I mean, do you think he's gone communist? Do you think he's a communist now?
No, I think he's an honest man. I do. The picture that we have been fed of what it looks like in a Russian grocery store was one of people stretched 4 or 5 miles to get a roll of toilet paper and empty shelves as far as the eye can see. And that's simply not true. It's not. And he proved it.
Right.
Unless you don't believe what you see, Pat, he proved it. Do you see him go into the subway? Do you see him go into the subway that looks a lot more like a stinking art museum than it does the hellholes that we have trains going through in this country? It was amazing. It's clean. It's well done. I'm not a communist. I'm not for communism. I do not support Russia. But I know a clean house when I see one.
Right.
I know a full shelf when I see one. I know beauty when I see it. And they've got it over there. They do. They take care of what they have.
You throw candy wrapper on the floor, you die now.
You die. You die. That's right.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I mean, you know.
Turns out it works. You know, justice.
Yeah, I'm good with that. But then you get over here.
No, we've.
You don't think possibly that could have been the tour, do you?
No, I don't. Okay. Unless you think Tucker's a liar. You think Tucker's a liar, Pat?
I think Tucker could get snookered.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Tucker could get snookered.
Yeah.
That's not a T-shirt. You know, I think. Sorry, I filter everything through that so I can maybe make a buck someday. No, I think that's naive, dude. I think you need to listen to what he says and really weigh it and look into his heart. That dude he has absolutely stuck his finger in the face of every piece of evil he can find, and he keeps doing it all the time. The fact that he's breathing is about as miraculous as the fact that Donald Trump's still breathing.
I'm with you on that.
He's honest.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But you know, that's the thing, and there you go. Brad Alewine sent me some more stuff where they're actually buying up all of the farmland in America, and then they're trying to make fake meat, producing fake meat for you to eat. And I think it all comes down to control, because you get rid of the farmers that we eat, and then it's all controlled through the big time government money laundering crooks.
Sure.
Then who are you depending on?
See, hang on, Gary. Steven's all about eating like real meat, like Spam.
Yeah.
You know, like the real deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Good cut of Spam is nice.
But I mean, you know, that's happening, and they are. We all know who they are. I mean, who is it to come up with the meat, the fake meat they actually generated?
That was Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. That's a they. There's your gate. The they.
He's a they. He's a they. Anybody that puts the globalist agenda above the American agenda, because I am an American.
Right.
This is my perspective. I'm not saying it's perfect for everybody. For me, as an American, anybody that puts the globalist agenda above the America First agenda. Take care of your house first.
Right.
You do that first. If your house is burning down and the neighbor's house is burning down, which one are you putting up first? It's America First. And that's who they are. They think that the globe should all be one thing. And so they do that so they can control it, man. That's so clear. It's so obvious. To him hath ears, let him hear.
I'm with you on that, but now if my house burned down, I'm gonna run and get my Waylon Jennings cassette tapes out and call the insurance company. Dude, bring me a check. Yeah, I hope it burns. If it does, I hope it burns all the way down to the wheels, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to clean up the mess. But I mean, you're right. But here you go. You got Bill Gates and all of them, and they're trying to control America. And the whole problem with America is we're taxed to death. We're regulated to death. We can't do anything unless the EPA, the CIA, the ACLU, the KKK, and all the rest of them groups come in and want to tell you what you can and can't do in this world. It's sad. You know?
I love how you snuck the Klan into the government. That was awesome.
Well, they're probably involved too, you know.
I'm sure they are. Hey, I've got a quick, brief change of no, it's not really that much of a change. Did you see where they have, the scientists have figured out how to make functioning male testicles in the lab? This means Congress has a chance.
No, I didn't really see that, Gary.
It's real. I'm sitting here looking at it. It's not the Onion. It's a for real thing. They are making male testicles in labs, and Congress has got a shot.
Yeah.
They just need to drop by that lab and grab a pair and get back to work.
You're sitting there looking at what?
Artificial.
What are you talking about? Looking at what?
He don't even know what they
You
are.
were sitting there looking at
I'm looking at information. You should try it, Pat. It's amazing. These little glowing rectangles. Good Lord, they have lots of brilliance in there.
I thought you were perusing pictures. Successes.
There are pictures on there. There's some pictures you shouldn't look at, Pat. There's some on there you shouldn't look at. But there's a bunch that'll teach you some things. There are. You should check it out.
But they had that guy on there before working across the aisle. Why the Democrats can't work with Republicans and blah, 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 blah. But I mean, why don't you just come down to right and wrong? I mean, this is not good for the country. Let's not do it. But it seems like, oh, wait a minute. Bubba over here gave me $100,000 to vote for this because he needs the money in his business. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to, is it not?
It is. It is. Hey, quick aside. This is the wife. That is the married to my friend from college. Hey. She is my hostess this week. This is Wendy Merritt. This is the amazing place that I was telling. Well, this is it. You're looking at it. And come on down. Come one, come all. Yes, you can rent it, but not from June. What is it? June through November? What was it?
Well, no.
The not rent, the hot time.
No, I want them to rent it during the hot time.
Oh, never mind.
Yes,
anytime that you would like to.
It's just friends stay for free during the off season.
Oh, okay. Yes. That's the thing I need to remember for sure.
How do we ask her if she'll take a check, man?
Hey, for the rest of us to stay.
This redneck that runs this show, a guy named Stephen Phillips, you would love him. He wants to know if you'll take a two-party check and hold it till his brother gets out of prison.
We didn't have to tell her all of that. You didn't have to explain that. She could have kept that part quiet. But anyway, hey, we're halfway through. We got to take another quick break, folks. Y'all hang in there. Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing, and we're talking to Pat Malone in Greenville, South Carolina, and we got Gary Chapman. And where are you at again?
I'm in Costa Rica.
What
is the nearest town here?
Costa Rica.
We're between Tambor and Cobano.
Oh, I know right where that's at. Yeah, they got that song.
It's just south of Atlanta.
Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take it. Yeah, whatever it is. All right, we'll be right back.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Property values are increasing, so why not protect your biggest investment, your home, with a Green Tree metal roof? Obviously, a metal roof is stronger and longer lasting than shingles, but Green Tree Metals uses the cool chemistry Axo Nobel paint system that comes with a lifetime film integrity warranty against cracking and peeling. Learn why you should ask your contractor to install a Green Tree metal roof at greentreemetals.com.
Green Tree Metal, coolest roof around.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
Looking for a place to retire in a vibrant community where you can live, serve, share, and feel safe? At Hiawassee Park Senior Living Community, we are more than just neighbors, we're family. Visit our lovely community today and sit on a porch of our new independent luxury 1- and 2-bedroom cottages to appreciate the breathtaking views of Lake Chatuge and the North Georgia mountains. We have immediate availability. Make Hiawassee Park home. Call 762-500-2021.
Life's biggest moments call for unique and beautiful gifts. Let Davis Jewelers take away all the worry and indecision with a beautiful pendant, ring, necklace, or earrings. We've got a huge selection of unique pieces to make every special moment become an oh wow moment. Our experts at Davis Jewelry want to help you find the perfect piece for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and engagements, or just because. Find us at 417 Blue Ridge Street in Blairsville or davisjewelry.jewelershowcase.com.
Your Feel Better starts here.
Your Feel Better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit healthysmiles.drb.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-360-3999 to make an appointment.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Graylin Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All right, we're
It's
back with
amazing.
you, folks. Hope everybody's
Back,
doing
sorry.
good. We were just talking there in the break, Min Packy was, because he's been to Costa Rica, and I hadn't been to Costa Rica. But, you know, everybody, or all of us rednecks in my circle of friends are, like, afraid to go to Mexico because of the danger of crime and that kind of stuff going on. Do you feel safe down there?
100%. Yeah. Yeah, I flew over all the crime. I
But-
landed safely.
But
Yes.
here's the thing, you know, they got out, and this is from Brad again, and so I went and Googled this, and you really can't do, I mean, like missing persons is about all you can come up with on this, and he sent me an article on this kind of stuff, but anyway, I don't know what the RCMP, it's some kind of a group up there that keeps up with all that, but in Canada, 70 to 80,000 people are reported missing in Canada each year. Now, where missing is just, they just walked off the face of the earth, or were they kidnapped? We don't know, but that's 70 to 80,000 people. But now you hear in Mexico all the time about people being kidnapped and that kind of stuff. In Mexico, 112,000, more than 112,000 people are reported missing each year in Mexico. That's kind of eye-opening, ain't it?
A little bit. That's the tip of the iceberg when you think about the global slavery as a result of actually the market of buying and selling people. The cartel is making so much money selling people, they don't even care about selling drugs anymore. That's a side gig.
Yeah,
Selling people is so much better. When you have a little girl that you can sell 100, 1,000 times,
right,
as opposed to one gram of cocaine, trust me, that's the better investment for them. And they're demonic, heartless bastards, so they do it.
Check this
That's
out.
the problem.
Stephen, that RCMP is the
Mounties.
Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Okay, well, the
Mounties, they're awesome. Don't
Yeah.
make them mad. I've done
Yeah,
that. It's
right.
not good. They're very stern.
All right, how about the National Missing and Unidentified Persons? Okay, that's in America. Over 600,000 people in America are reported missing every year. 600,000.
How many are not found? Does it say? Like, does it give you like
A lot. The success rate in finding them is not very good.
I want to say it's
I'm
like
telling you,
50,000 or something that's not found, wasn't it?
I think it is. I don't know.
Human trafficking is the largest, most profitable evil currently at work on this globe, on this planet, or the flat Earth if you prefer. I don't care.
Well, isn't Atlanta
I'm
Airport
just
just
telling
one of the worst, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
It is,
I mean, you're
actually.
right, Gary.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Kelsey and I, we have been to Costa Rica. We flew into like Liberia and then like the Guanacaste,
Yep.
Playa Hermosa, area. I mean, we did hikes. We went on like the buses and the tours.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't go too
Sure.
much off the beaten path or whatever, but we did.
Well, you
I
don't
feel
want to
much.
do that because of the snakes.
Well, I feel much more dangerous going to the Fox Theater and wandering around Atlanta, downtown,
You should.
absolutely,
You should.
than being in.
That's
Costa Rica.
crazy. But, here's something else. And, like the guy, and I'm with him 100%. He's saying, okay, drug dealers, if they're dealing fentanyl, they should get the death penalty. And, I mean, okay,
Good.
I'm good
Yeah.
with that. I'm good with that. But, people choose to do drugs, okay? They choose to do drugs. And you got this meth, and once you're on meth, it's like impossible to get off of. Why people get on, I don't know. They say if nobody would start doing meth right now, within like a year, there would be nobody on meth because everybody would be dead. Okay. But they choose to do that. But when you come back to human trafficking and you got these children that's not choosing to be put
they're
into
not.
this, I mean, I think they should be tortured and then killed. I think they should be tortured, not just put in the death penalty. I think they should be tortured and killed once they're caught if they're doing this. I mean, that to me is a bigger issue than the drugs. I really believe that.
I don't have any issues with that. Is it cruel? Yeah. Do they deserve it? Yeah, they do. They do. Yes. Because what they're doing to those kids, I mean, when you take a little girl away from her family and you put her in a position to where she gets raped until she's not worth anything anymore and then you kill her, Yeah, you should be tortured first, then killed.
Well, it's boys too. It's boys too.
And
It's
quickly.
It's not just
minimal
girls.
appeals on that, if you know.
I've got a question
I
for
know,
you though.
I'm just-
My thing about the border is who is winning in this situation? So you're talking about all the drugs and all the kids and all that kind of stuff that's coming across the border. Who's benefiting off of this? I mean, who's to say that politicians aren't in the pockets of the cartel allowing this to happen? I mean, because otherwise, what is to gain from allowing people, and besides maybe the vote?
It's
I guess.
no different than cancer. It's big business.
There you go.
It's
Dude,
big
you're
business.
poking the bear and hitting the bullseye. That's exactly right. There's no way that many billions of dollars are being made flowing over that border with human trafficking and then the drugs as a side gig.
Right.
There's no way that the administration and the people that are helping them in Congress, there's no way they're not getting a piece of that money. There's not a
I don't
chance.
understand how
Not
they
one
couldn't.
chance.
I don't understand how they couldn't be. I really
They
don't.
are.
Yeah.
Well, look at
Count
Miami
on
back in the 80s. Miami back in the 80s when all the cocaine was coming across. They didn't want it to stop, man, because them guys would go into a discotheque back there and they would drop $1 million, between all of them a night. And that's
We
actually
have
what
had-
built
We have
Miami.
had people on the show that have said that the politicians were in the pockets of all the drug dealers back then in the 80s. Have we not, Stephen?
Okay, Roger Reeves, and Gary, I know you know Roger Reeves, which was one of the biggest smugglers of all time, and he told me this, that he has seen President Bush Sr. and Bill Clinton. I think it was Bill Clinton in the backseat. No, it was his son. What's his son from Florida? What's his son that was the governor of Florida? Bill
Jeb Bush.
Low energy
Jeb Bush and Bill.
Low energy Jeb.
Yeah. And sitting in the back seat of a limousine with a kilo of cocaine sitting in their lap.
I don't question that at all. No.
He paid Bill
Sorry.
Clinton $1 million a year just so he could land in Arkansas and not be touched. So yeah, it's dwindling down. It's you can't tell me that it's not changed. Do you think it's changed? And I think that's why they're scared of Trump, because Trump don't need it. He's not for it at all. He don't drink. He don't do anything. His family are good people. I really think that's why they're fighting him, because he's fixing. Hopefully, he's fixing to clean the house.
Well, they're trying to put him in a position to need it. That idiot judge up there saying that he's going to have to pony up 460 something million with the actual judgment and then interest. You got to do actual cash or a bond in 30 days, or he cannot file an appeal.
But Gary, have you seen
the guy's going to stand? There's no way.
But have you seen the DWAC merger thing? I mean, Trump stands to make about $4 billion from that.
I know. I'm not
in
saying
shares.
he's hurting. I'm saying that ruling is absolutely unconstitutional.
Well, I know one
There's not a
thing: the
chance
people
that's
of
right.
New York City are scared right now.
You're right, though.
Yeah, the people in New York
they
are
should be.
scared. They're pulling out as hard as they can, and they, everybody.
Well, they better. The truckers are going to stop going, bro. They are. That it's maybe slow starting. I don't know, but there's a bunch of trucks that are saying no, I'm not going to New York.
Right.
So when they start looking like the government told us the Russian grocery stores used to look, when they start actually looking like that, yeah, they'll all leave.
Well, that's the thing, but
when there's no food, people leave.
But you think about being in the real estate business up there. If they want to pinpoint you, they can sue you and kick you out of the state just because you're a conservative. I mean, I don't see any stands on this whatsoever. What is he charged with? What did he do wrong? What did Trump do wrong?
Oh, they didn't prove anything.
Pat,
they claimed he overvalued his properties when in fact the bank won't loan you any money based on what you say it's worth. They do their own evaluations. That's what makes them loan you the money. And when you pay back every penny, I'm trying to figure out who got wronged. Who is that?
Plus interest.
Who got hurt?
Pat, tell us, what did they charge Trump with? What did he get charged with?
Stephen, we've had this conversation before. You don't believe what I've told you, so I don't see.
I haven't heard you. I haven't heard you.
Gary hadn't heard you.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this. No, I need to hear this.
They can get charged with anything. He got sued.
For what?
For fraud.
What fraud?
I don't know what fraud.
But you didn't tell him anything.
Yes, he was
You didn't tell him
overvaluing his
anything.
property. But there's no crime involved. It's a civil suit.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was
it true?
Apparently, according to the judicial system, it was true.
According to one absolute demonic judge in New York City.
Because Trump's
turns out that's why
he's asked for a bench trial.
You understand that the enemy is here to steal, kill, and destroy. And he uses assholes like that to do it. Sorry, I'm sure you'll beep that or beep me off the air, whatever.
Beep.
Thanks. Appreciate the beep. It was a little late.
It's a little late, but it's our delayed beep, man.
Boy, you are Johnny on the spot, aren't you?
Attorneys, because Trump's attorneys asked for a bench trial.
Okay. Actually, you're right. He's probably smart enough to want it to happen because every time he loses in court, he wins everywhere else.
There you go.
He's so much smarter than all those idiots put together. It's not even funny.
Okay.
It's not.
I'm going to ask you
So now he's orchestrating his own, what did he call it? Martyrdom?
Demise. Yeah. Hey, pretty smart, actually.
Okay.
Hey, let me get y'all's take on this right here. We got an American ballerina with dual citizenship arrested in Russia, facing life in prison for donating $51,000 to Ukraine.
Wow. Huh.
Well, you got a Russian citizen.
She's got dual citizenship.
An American passport. Who, if there was such a problem, why did she go to Russia?
I'm just saying she donated this money and Russia locked her up for it. What do you think about that?
I don't know that I care. I just think that anybody who thinks it's a good idea to send money to help Ukraine is not thinking very well.
I think we ought to do more of that over here.
Probably close to 500,000 people who have died in that stupid, pointless war to protect all the crap that we all know is going on over there. It's the most corrupt nation on the planet. Everybody's on the take. Hey, Google how many children go missing in Ukraine a year.
Well, now I might be off the chart just a little bit, but I think we ought to do some of that here in America. If you burn an American flag, you ought to be sent to prison. If you know what I'm saying, if you got all these people protesting about all the they for Gaza, they're wanting Gaza, free Gaza. I think we ought to put them in prison because they're definitely traitors. Do you not think?
So, are you advocating we go back to an autocracy?
I am.
Or
I don't even know what autocracy is, but I'm for it.
Pat, just for a minute. Just for a minute.
Yeah.
Trump said he was only going to be a tyrant for a day. Give him a day. Come on.
What's one day?
He's got
okay. All right. So we're going to be a partial dictatorship.
I think we ought to go. I mean, honestly.
Just for a day. It's one day. It's one day. Just turn the radio off. You won't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Stay away from the teletype.
I always think Steven's got such great ideas.
I'm telling you, man, I really wish we could go back to the West when you carry a 6-shooter on your hip. You know what I mean?
There you go.
There
you go.
The way we got
we'll have the OK Corral over there at Foster Park.
I'm talking about everybody.
You don't carry a 6-shooter?
Well, it's actually
that's crazy to carry a 6-shooter, dude. You can't do that. You can hold 15 shots in a SIG P365. This is crazy to carry 6.
Well, most time
you
when
need to get in the step, dude.
Most time when I'm shooting, I'm running and shooting behind me. I ain't even looking. I'm just running like mad, shooting. Bam, bam.
That's why you need more bullets. That's why you need more bullets.
That's why you can't hit anything.
Up the odds.
Holding that gun sideways, you know?
Yeah.
Because it looks good for the movies.
Yeah, I'm running, man. I'm just throwing my hand back. Bam, man. I don't know. Maybe kill a couple of birds flying in the air or something. But yeah, I don't know.
Man's got to eat.
But you know, that's like Trump gets in there and they're saying, "Oh, he's going to be vindictive. He's going to put all these people in jail just because they made him mad and everything else." But I think that's wrong. He's putting them in jail because they're doing wrong. I mean, we still got Hunter Biden. He's free as it can be.
What you're hearing from the other side at this point, because good grief, I read this morning. This was a left-leaning media outlet. They said that Trump was up 9 points.
Right.
Okay, that's a giant thing at this juncture. That's a big deal.
Right.
And obviously, Joe may or may not breathe until November. Personally, I think he's going to go away.
Yeah.
He's going back to the
basement. He's going to go away.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go further under than the basement, quite frankly. But that's me.
All right, we're going to jump to a break. We got one more break. One more break. Y'all hang in here. Great Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them bringing the show today. And we have got Gary Chapman in Costa Rica. Is that where? Costa Rica? And
yes, Costa Rica. How hard is that to say?
I can't remember all them foreign names. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Jot it down.
Got it.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Get on in today to General Supply to score great deals in their beginning of the year sale. Winter clothing is on sale now. Keep your feet cozy and warm with world's softest socks. Don't forget that General Supply is your one-stop shop for dog and cat food, and we're talking the healthy, all-natural, grain-free dog and cat food. Need livestock feed? General Supply is the place to go. And as always, Fridays are Propane Fridays at General Supply. 20-pound cylinder refills only $12.50 plus tax only on Fridays, and only at General Supply in Blairsville at 764 Gainesville Highway.
When Cecil Nelson started Nelson Tractor in 1949, he knew that staying true to your word and putting the customer first is what mattered. It's a tradition that still exists today. It's the reason we carry Kubota construction and agricultural equipment. Kubota shares that passion and commitment. Kubota's high levels of performance and reliability have served our customers for decades. Nelson Tractor, experience the difference.
The weather is cold, but the food is hot at Marina Station on Lake Chatuge. All day, every day, get $8 burgers, $3 select drafts, and have some fun at Topgolf Swing Suites, only $40 before 3 p.m. Join us for happy hour every Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. for $3 drafts, $4 house wines, and $5 single mix cocktails. Open 7 days a week. Marina Station, the ultimate spot for sports, drinks, and good times in Hiawassee.
It's a cold winter night, and out of the fog comes the most wicked, awesome pickup you've ever seen. Floor lighters, LED lights, and fog lights, and a killer bed cover for keeping the load dry. There's no doubt where the accessories came from.
Rose Auto, the only way to go.
Whether up Bell Mountain or down by the water, trust your truck accessories with Rose Auto in Blairsville for an experience you never thought possible.
Rose Auto.
Haul your truck up to Rose Auto on the Murphy Highway.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. We got to read this one comment. Read that comment there, Puddin'.
Bob M. says, love the entertainment. Go Pat.
Go Pat.
All right.
Go Pat.
I think you meant off the show.
Go off the air and out of the station.
Hey man, we just noticed your T-shirt, dude.
Yeah.
Who?
Yours?
Me?
Yeah.
Or his?
Do what?
Okay,
No, yours.
I said me or his, and you said yeah. Oh yeah, New York
Yours,
Crimes.
Yeah, the New York
We
Crimes.
actually, this is one of our turbulenttruth.com shirts, and my buddy Scott, and I'll have to take the blame too because we did it on purpose. We stole their font, hoping they would sue us so we could get the press. So yeah, it says New York Crimes. In the little print, it says Satan Edition. You'd love this shirt, Pat. Pat, you need to get this shirt. I'll send you one.
All right. I'll look forward to it.
Stand up and show him your shirt, Pat. It's got a picture of Biden. He's going 450 billion, 304. He's
175th anniversary of St. Patrick's Church in Cleveland, Ohio.
$300 million.
That's what it says on his shirt. I'll tell you why Pat's so slow today, because he's sober. He give up whiskey for Lent. One week a year he does something good for the good Lord.
I think Lent's longer than a week.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
I think it's longer.
How long is it?
Yeah, I think it's 40 days. Pretty sure it's about 40 days, give or take.
Is it 40? How long you been?
Pretty sure.
How long you been
Well,
in?
the Catholic will know. Tell us.
How long is
Isn't it 40 days?
40 days.
46.
46?
Yeah. They say 40 because they don't consider Sundays a Lent.
Well, yeah.
But it's actually
gotcha.
46 days between Ash Wednesday
Thank you.
and Easter Sunday.
This is a moment. Let's mark this down. Somebody take a note. Pat told me something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Mark it down.
Mark it down. We got that on
No.
recording.
No, that's good information. I did not know that.
So if everybody,
Thank you, Pat.
if they wanted what some of your how many T-shirts? You got a bunch of different T-shirts, and it's on the turbulenttruth.com. They can go get one there.
There's no way you won't see something you want. I think there's one we did a couple of years ago that I thought was funny at the time, and now, good grief, it just says no, N-O, Mo, M-O, Joe, J-O, no Mojo.
There you
and
go.
I think those ought to sell about now. And this one I think might have a chance, thanks to the demonic judge in New York. I think this one's got a shot. I need to put his name down here though, Engeron or whatever his name is, edition.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
He's really helped the economy for New York. Bless his heart. He really has.
Oh yeah, New York's booming. Have you heard? I mean, seriously, somebody's going to blow something up there. It's going to boom.
Yeah, between the electric cars catching on fire and we got illegal immigrants stealing trucks. They got one up there, stole one of the tow trucks, running through the states. We got them beating cops up. They're turning them loose. I just love to live in a place like that. I mean, well, that sounds like a third world country,
dude. They're all going to get a $10,000 bonus, all of them,
right?
With no limits, no fraud checks, no nothing. It's just, here you go. Here's a card. It's got 10 grand on it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy New York. My question, when you give somebody $10,000 in New York City, my question is, what are they going to do about next week? That ain't going to last long. That ain't going to last very long at all.
Well, they're asking people to bring these guys and girls into their house and put them up in their spare bedroom. That sounds like I got kinfolk that I was raised with. I wouldn't even let stay at my house. You know what I'm saying? But that's something I don't even know. I mean, you know.
I heard you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
So I don't know. But I'm sure that Biden and all of them will let them stay in some of their houses up there. They're not there much. He goes in for the weekend and that kind of stuff. So we'll see.
Well, I don't know why Joe didn't open up the White House to some illegals.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he? It's big.
Well, he has. He's got Hunter in there.
No, that's true. Sorry about that. He does. He's got a few illegals up there.
And his doctor's giving away all them drugs, to all the people that's going away. Like here's you some.
Boy, that's it.
What a word.
I know. I read it.
Oh well, I guess it's easy to say that you probably won't be live tonight on Facebook.
I don't think I sure can't do it with Cassie. We can't figure out. And this is an act of God, quite frankly, that. The only thing that does come and go occasionally down here is the internet, which in effect is a blessing.
Right.
Because my church is actually in a digital detox for Lent.
Right.
I do have a license for this because it's kind of my gig, although, you don't pay me. But still,
right.
It's something that I'm committed to. So they say if it's business, go ahead and do it. But otherwise, we're unplugging. And it's amazing. I cannot tell you the freedom. We are addicted as a nation,
right.
Probably the world, but certainly America, totally addicted to these dang glowing rectangles. They're taking us away.
You're right about that.
And it's so easy. It's so easy to fix. Just divide your apps into two categories: distraction, utility.
Right.
And the ones that are distraction, take them off your phone. Just take them off. Utilities, get back to work. And another small thing that freaks you out, put it to grayscale. Don't let it be full color because your eye will be more drawn to it. Grayscale is not attractive. You won't want to pick it up and play. But those two things will change your life.
But subscribe to a channel before you delete a YouTube app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah, of course.
Delete it.
Yeah, certainly subscribe to Steven's YouTube channel before you do that.
Hey, before we get off here, man, we lost a good friend of ours.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a call day before yesterday that our good buddy, and if you guys listen to the station, I'm sure you've heard him on here before, John Chitwood from Service Plumbing. He passed away a couple days ago. John was a great guy, and first one to help, man. First one to help with our toy drives and stuff like that.
Absolutely. We're going to really miss him. And he pulled in the parking lot, man. Everybody in here got excited because they knew he was bringing jellies or jams or something and to hang out. But what a great guy. So y'all keep his family in prayers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody loved John, man.
Yeah.
Women love John, men love John, everybody. He's just a cool all-around dude.
Yeah, no doubt. So
man, when somebody that I love dies these days, I just go, you know what? I'm going to be sad, and then I'm going to get a little bit better because I know I will see them again soon enough.
Yeah. you're right. You know, I've got some friends of mine. One of my closest friends that I ever had in my life passed away. He's just my age, and boy, I'll tell you, I still ain't got over that. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy times. It seems like, and of course, we talked about this, and we're getting at the end of the show. But I think this COVID stuff's got a lot to do with it. But okay, man, if you get put in jail down there, I guess you can call me. I'll try my best to get you out. I don't know how much pull I got. And where you at?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Packy's making fun of me because I ain't never been nowhere.
You never been out of the country.
Well, I've been to Canada. Does that count?
No,
Canada's not a country. No, that doesn't count.
No, don't count. Gary, we love you, man. We love you.
All right.
Thank you, Gary.
Jesus is king. Love you guys.
Y'all take care.